Hello beautiful bookworms, my name is Katarina and welcome to my channel. So today I bring you little book haul. And I said little because it only has 2 books. So my boyfriend struck again and he decided he was going to give me 2 books for this month, and I was more than pleased, obviously, so thank you very much. And I also have for you an announcement, and more on that later because I will be spending the most part of this video talking about that announcement. So first, and without further ado, my little mini book haul. And my little book haul consists of 2 graphic novels, the 3rd one and 4th one of the Wayward series. And Wayward is a story about this girl, she's the main character, that is half Irish and half Japanese. And so she's sent to live with her mother in Japan, and she's going to study there and stuff like that. And when she gets there, she figures out that she has powers and that other kids there have powers too, and they have to battle against the yokai. And the yokai are like myths and legends and Japanese demons and stuff like that, and it's really interesting, and it's very like cultural heavy and stuff like that, and I really like it because I adore Japanese stuff, as you can see, for my manga collection behind me. So yeah, I really like the art in these 2, if you can see it. Like this one is really purplish, and I love purple, it's my favorite color. So yeah, and this one is pretty, it's our main character, by the way. So yeah, I really like it, and my boyfriend gave it to me, so thank you very much. I love them. I actually read the 1st and 2nd book, and I couldn't find this anywhere for a long time, and I asked him, like, do you know anything about this? Because I actually liked it. He gave me these 2 ones, obviously. So yeah, I asked him, like, do you know about this? Because I've never seen it. Like, I don't know where they are and stuff like that. And he said, well, I don't know. And then he appeared with these. And yeah, it was really cool. So thank you very much. And now for my announcement. And my announcement is I will be part of the Tome Topple Readathone. Yay. It's true. So I gave this a lot of thought, and I thought, well, I'm not going to do it because I can't. And then I thought, well, I'll be reading anyways, so why don't I try? And the Tome Topple Readathone is something that occurs from the 7th to the 20th, I think, of April. And it's like, you have to read tomes. And what are tomes? Big books. I like big books and I cannot lie. I'm sorry. So you have to read big books, and big books are my favorite kind of books. So I decided to give it a shot because I have some, and I asked others, to my boyfriend. So yeah, I have a lot of big books. So you have to read books that are bigger than 500 pages. And that is the most important thing in this marathon of books. And then you have categories, and you are supposed to fulfill them. And if you can't fulfill them, it's okay, nobody's going to kill you. But you have to try and reach the most categories that you can do. And if you are using like a book for example, 2 categories, that is also okay. So yeah, I decided I was going to try to complete 4 of the 5 categories. I had to count there, I'm so sorry. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to tell you the categories and then my to be read pile for the Tome Topple Readathone. So, first you have to read more than 1 tome, and that is going to happen. I am pretty sure that that's going to happen. Then you have to read a graphic novel, and for this one, I asked my boyfriend for help because he has a lot of graphic novels in his house. He loves those kind of stuff, and yeah, so he thought this one would be cool. And this one is called Tomai, I think, or Tomai, I don't know, because this is supposed to be Japanese, and I have no idea how they say this word in Japanese. I haven't searched for it, but I think in English you say Tomai. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. And this one is by Junji Ito, and Junji Ito is the master of Japanese horror, or so he is called. And I love horror, and I love Japanese, as you can see, for my mini book haul that I just showed you that is about Japanese culture, and for all of the manga that I have spread around this house that pisses my mom off. But yeah, I love it. And so I decided that I should read The Master of Horror because yeah, why not? If I love it and I haven't read it, and I have to. So this book is about a femme fatale, and she seduces men, but she always drives them to murder. And most of the time, they murder her. And I say most of the time because when they murder her, she comes back. And I know this is creepy as hell because it's like you can't get rid of your ex-girlfriend. Ha ha ha. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, she comes back, and from what I can tell from the back cover, it says, while one lover seeks to keep her for himself, another grows terrified of the immortal succubus. But soon they realize that no matter how many times they kill her, the world will never be free of Tome. Bum bum bum. I'm kidding, but it sounds really exciting, and it definitely has more than 500 pages. So yeah, this is my to be read for the category of graphic novel. Then you have to read a tome that is part of a series. And for that one, I'm going to read City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. And I must be the only person in the entire booktube sphere, I struggled with this word, that hasn't read the Mortal Instruments series. So, I'm not ashamed. I was trying to finish this edition collection stuff, and I did, so I'm very happy about that. And I checked, and City of Bones in this edition has, drum roll please, 505 pages. So it's by a little bit, but I got there. And I'm going to read this because this is pretty much the only freaking book in this house that I haven't read that is bigger than 500 pages and part of a series. So, this one. And oh yeah, obviously I'm not going to talk a lot about this because I'm pretty sure that everyone knows what this is, but this is like about this girl named Clary, and she starts seeing things in the city that she lives in, and she discovers shadow hunters are supposed to be people that battle against like vampires and werewolves and downworlders, I think that's how they're called. And yeah, she gets wrapped up in that and stuff like that. I only know what I saw from the movie and the TV show, so I don't know like how is that different from the book or something like that, but I think I will find out. So yeah. The number 3 is to buddy read a tome. And for now I have no one with whom to buddy read. So if by any chance you haven't read one of these books and you want to buddy read it with me, even if you don't want to participate in the Tome Topple Readathon, I will mention you and I will say that I'm buddy reading with you. I would love to discuss some of these books with someone. So if you want to, please tell me. I am open to that. I am open to suggestions. So yeah, but this is the one category that I am failing right now. So yeah. And for the last one, that is read an adult novel, I will have to think about that. And why? Because it's like, I have this graphic novel that is really big, the Tome one that I already talked about, and if I can't, like, if I don't have a lot of time between reading Tome and reading City of Bones, if I'm seeing that the end of the marathon is coming and I can't read anything else, I will consider Tome to be an adult novel. Why? Because it's a graphic novel, so it counts, and it's horror, and this is definitely not for kids. I saw some of the illustrations inside this, and it is not. It's a refined type of horror that you can only appreciate if you are as disturbed as I am. And over 13, possibly. Actually, I think maybe over 16? Maybe. I don't know. So yeah, I'm counting this one as 2 categories, but if I still have time, if I can read these 2, and I still have a lot of time that I know that I can read another tome bigger than 500, then for my adult novel, I will read The Hunchback of Notre Dame by Victor Hugo, and I am very concerned about this because I know I'm going to cry a lot, because Victor Hugo is known by Les Mis, or Les Miserables, or I don't know. I don't think this is translated in English, but whatever. I think everybody heard about this and the movie and the musical. And this one is the one that created Disney's Hunchback of Notre Dame. And I was like doing a little bit of the research, and the Disney's version is nothing to compare to this. Like, this is literally suffering, but I haven't read it yet, so I really want to read it, and it is bigger than 500, and it's written in Portuguese. Those others were in English, so I think I can do it. But if I can't, I'm still counting Tome as my adult novel. So this is all for this video. If you want to buddy read some of these with me, please tell me, because like I said, I'm failing this category and I would like to have some friends to read and to talk about these books with me. If you don't want, it's cool the same way. Please tell me if you read any of these books or if you're going to read them, if you plan to enter on the readathon or not. And if you like this video, please leave a like or subscribe. Bye!